Hello everyone, you're watching Hornbill TV's Northeast Express. Meghalaya is taking a big step towards forwarding in protecting the environment by using Miyawaki forest method, a fast and effective way of growing dense native forests. This method was developed in Japan by botanist Akira Miyawaki and is now being used across the state as a part of afforestation project led by the Soil and Water Conservation Department, Government of Meghalaya. Chief Minister Konar K. Sangma has played a key role in pushing for environmental conservation. He has raised serious concern about deforestation across the state and has been working to restore green cover for various programs. To support this effort, the state has initiated different interventions including Green Meghalaya and has partnered with different organizations to promote conservation and afforestation program. The state government is also providing financial incentives through the payment of ecosystem services for conservation of the forest cover. On Thursday, the Chief Minister visited the Miyawaki forest site at Umir in East Khasi Hills, where the method is being used to grow a forest on an 1.5 hectare area. Currently, similar projects are implemented on the total of 25,000 hectares throughout Meghalaya. Officials from the Soil and Water Conservation Department shared how the Miyawaki method is helping to restore the ecosystem. The method involves planting native trees close together in layers, which leads to rapid growth of dense, self-sustaining forests. These forests grow faster than traditional plantations and require less maintenance over time. The project is being carried out with strong support from local communities who are actively involved in the planting and care of these forests. The first Miyawaki forest plantation in Meghalaya began 3 years ago in Garo Hills as a pilot project.
We are here in Maupadang area. And where this place is, this is the Miyawaki forest that we have created. It's over a hectare of space. And this is, of course, technology that is developed by Japan. And here, the uniqueness about this is that the density of the trees that are planted is much more than the normal plantation. And what that does is that it enables more biodiversity to take place, and it is also more healthier for the soil also. And at the same time, the way the layering has been done of this particular space, the sloping was there, so there were steps that were created, and that also allows the soil to be very stable. So this particular technology that has been implemented has been going on for the last 3 years. And as you can see around me, these are all different species that are there, and different kinds of trees and species have been planted, which makes this a very, very unique space. And as I said, the biodiversity aspect is very strong out here. That leads to the carbon sequestration also to be much higher. At the same time, as I said, it has helped the springs also to rejuvenate. And hence, it's a great model. And in this coming year, we are hopeful that we'll be able to expand and take up at least 1,000 hectares of this Miyawaki plantation and rejuvenate the forest area.
Security forces arrested 3 militants belonging to 2 proscribed outfits in Imphal West District and recovered at least 3 sophisticated firearms and bombs from the Indo-Myanmar border, police said on Saturday. Police arrested 2 active members of the proscribed United National Liberation Front from Yurpok, Koisnam, Laikai in Imphal West District on Friday for alleged involvement in extortion activities from the different schools, government officials and the general public located at the Imphal area. They were identified as Keshtray Mayung Bilish 20 and Bibam Jet Singh. Security forces also arrested an active member of the Banned People's Liberation Army from the rented house located in Sikmai in West District. He has been identified as Moirang Tham Suraj Maite, 31. Security forces recovered 1 AK-56 rifle with magazine, 1 Insas rifle with 2 magazines, 1 carbine gun with magazine, 6 IEDs, 2 hand grenades, 200 ammunition on Thursday, abandoned by 2 individuals near T Minoy village in Naupal district near the Indo-Myanmar border. The two were crossing the border and were asking to stop but escalated, leaving behind the war-like stores. The Lamphelpat water body rejuvenation project, a rupees 650 crore initiative, is set to transform Imphal's landscape by addressing urban flooding, enhancing water supply and promoting ecotourism. Spanning 300 acres, the project will store 124 million cubic meters of water sufficient for over 4 lakh residents. With 60% of the grading completed, rapid progress is underway. Once finished, the project will act as a flood shield for the Imphal Valley and a prime ecotourism hub, marking a major step in sustainable urban development and water security for Manipur.
Water Body Rejuvenation Project in Imphal is a major initiative aimed at tackling urban flooding, water scarcity and promoting tourism. With a budget of rupees 650 crores, the project spans 300 acres and will store 124 million cubic meters of water, enough to supply potable water to over 4 lakh residents through the Public Health Engineering Department.
It was a wetland also, and now you can see we have using our CSD catastration dredgers, and we will going to depth up to 9 meters, and we will cover its lake area around 245 acres, and now we have already covered 162 acres around, and now you can see the water is coming.
In addition to water management, the project also dedicates 140 acres for a state-of-the-art recreation center, which will be linked to the Imphal View Tower at Cherau Ching via a proposed cable car system.
The state government, with the aim to revive and rejuvenate this water body, we conceptualized a project for this Lamphelpat rejuvenation project. The basic aim of the project is to maintain, one is to increase the storage, and the second is to increase the attenuation potential of the water body. We also include another important objective, which is to increasing the ecotourism potential of the Lamphelpat area.
Currently, around 60% of the dredging work at the Lamphelpat water body has been completed, with construction progressing rapidly.
We have achieved around 60% of project work, and we expected the completions of this project in the month of October or November.
Once completed, this ambitious integrated flood risk management project will not only shield the Imphal Valley from devastating floods but also transform Lamphelpat into a premier ecotourism destination and a key pillar of water security in Manipur.
Restoration of a lake here will enhance tourism and will also develop the ecosystem of that area. I guess it is a good step by the government of Manipur.
I mean, I feel amazing because it encourages tourism in our Imphal area. And of course, there has been such a beautiful scenery because of that development. And we can see the water that has been dried up from, a few years, that is being rejuvenated. And that is also the reason why people are being encouraged to tour more in our Imphal area.
The Lamphelpat Water Body Rejuvenation Project stands as a testament to Manipur's steady march toward progress and sustainable development.
Tipu Sultan, resident of Gobindapur in Chachar, who went missing 7 years ago due to his intellectual development disorder, has finally been reunited with his family. According to reports, living a nomadic life, he had crossed over Bangladesh. After relentless efforts by his family and the filing of a missing person report with the Assam police, his whereabouts were traced through a lead. Over the past year, negotiations between the Indian and Bangladeshi administration facilitated his return, and on Thursday, Tipu was brought back to India through the Sutkargandi border. The BSF and Katigora police received him with border police in charge Sub-Inspector Ajmal Hussain Lashkar playing a crucial role. The reunion with his brother Badrul Haq Lashkar and other family members at Katigora police station was an emotional one, and the family shared their joy by distributing sweets.
মই খাটিগড়ার বর্ডার ইনচার্জ সাব ইন্সপেক্টর আজমল হোসেন লস্কর যে মানুষজন এক বছরের পৰা করসপন্ডেন্স চলি আছে তার পিছত কনফার্ম হওয়ার পিছত আজি আমি বাংলাদেশ আইসিপি দারকান্দির পৰা তাক মই টেক ওভার করে লৈ আহিছোঁ। এইটোত এটা জিনিস পরিষ্কার ক্লিয়ার হল যে আমার ভারতবর্ষ আর বাংলাদেশের যেটো সম্পর্ক যেটো সেইটো এটা ভাল, এইটো যেটা সম্পর্ক সেইটো হেৰি হল ভাল বস্তু। তো মেইন কথাটো হল এইটো এটা মেণ্টেল মানুহ, তাৰ মানে মাথা তখন বিকৃতি হৈ আছিল। তাক যেটো মই ইণ্টাৰভিউশ্যন কৰি পাইছোঁ এই মাথাৰ এটা প্ৰব্লেম আছিল, সেইটো কাৰণে সি গম পোৱা নাই ক'ত গৈ আছে। তাৰপিছত বাংলাদেশে সেইটো কনফাৰ্ম কৰিছে। তাৰপিছত মোৰ লগত কৰস্পণ্ডেন্স হৈছে আমাৰ অসমৰ আসাম পুলিচৰ লগত। তাৰপিছত কনফাৰ্ম হোৱাৰ পিছত সেইটো আইডেণ্টিফাই হ'ল যে আমাৰে মানুহ। তো এতিয়া সেইটো কনফাৰ্ম হোৱাৰ পিছত সেইটো আমাৰ হেণ্ড অভাৰ কৰিছে।
মানুহজন কিমান দিন বাংলাদেশত আছিল?
লগভগ 7 বছৰমান হৈছে।
Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma announced on Friday that under the CM Assure scheme, the state government has embarked ₹4 crore specially for Raiboi district. This allocation aims to enhance the economic well-being of the farmers in the region. The announcement was made during a public function where the Chief Minister was the chief guest at the official launch of 1,700 metric tons of broomsticks for government facilitated market distribution. The event was held at the Suba Brooms Producer Company Limited, located in Kustem village under the Miyawaki constituency of Raiboi district. Chief Minister Sangma shared that the government, through the CM Assure scheme, has set aside ₹100 crore in total to uplift the farming community across the state. Out of this, ₹10 crore has already been released and ₹4 crore has been allocated specially for farmers in Raiboi district. The 1,700 metric tons of broomsticks released on Friday will be sent to the Central Warehousing Corporation in Guwahati, from where they will be auctioned to enable companies or private buyers. This initiative is aimed at ensuring fair pricing and farmers and improving the state's agricultural economy.
Sir, I would also like to take this opportunity to request you, in building a warehouse along the Mawati Road, sir, which would greatly benefit to our farmers. This facility would enable them to properly store broom, grass and ginger, sir.
This government has come forward and taken some very, very difficult decisions, but decisions that were necessary to support our farmers. The different mission mode programs, whether you talk of turmeric mission, whether you talk of ginger mission, whether you talk of the aroma mission, the mushroom mission, and many, many more mission mode programs, gave a sense of direction, a timeline, and a way forward to achieve goals in a time-bound manner. Whether it was introduction of technology to ensure
that the different produces that our farmers produced would get a better price.
Chief Minister of Tripura, Professor Dr. Manik Saha, emphasized the vital role of humanity in everyday life, stating that compassion should not be reserved for crisis alone but practiced consistently. Speaking during the virtual inauguration of the district-level blood donation camp organized by the Indian Red Cross Society State Branch on the occasion of the Red Cross Day 2025, he highlighted the theme Keeping Humanity Alive. He also mentioned the launch of Shaharsh Ustaf aimed at reducing academic pressure on students from classes 1 to 8 and fostering values like humanity, patriotism and responsibility. Children are the future and instilling these values early is crucial, he said. Dr. Saha praised the relentless service of doctors and health workers, especially at the GB hospital.
মিলন এই ছোট বয়সে যখন এদের মধ্যে সেটা হবে তারাই কিন্তু আগামী দিন আমাদের মানে ভবিষ্যৎ হবে এবং টিচারদেরকেও মানে সেইভাবে ট্রেনিং দেওয়া হয়েছে এবং আমরা জানি স্কুলে যখন বাচ্চারা যায় তখন কিন্তু তাদের চেহারা সবসময় একটা এই পড়াশোনার চাপে একটা গ্লোবি চেহারা থাকে তো সেখান থেকে তাদের মুক্ত করার জন্য এই পাঠ্যক্রম আমরা শুরু করব তো আজকে যে মানবতাকে বাঁচিয়ে রাখার যে বিষয় সেটা তখনই আসবে যখন আমরা ছোটবেলা থেকে এই শিশুদের তাদের শৈশবকালে যেন শৈশবকালটা যেন হারিয়ে না যায় সেইগুলো কিন্তু আমরা এই সহজ পাঠ্যক্রমের মধ্যে আমরা সেটা শুরু করেছি এবং সমস্ত স্কুলেই আমরা যে 6টা ক্লাস থাকে প্রতিদিন তার প্রথম যে ক্লাস শুরুতেই তার জন্য প্রথমেই এই বিষয়গুলো আলোচনা করে এবং ভারতবর্ষে আমরা সবাই জানি একটা সময় ছিল যে শিক্ষার জন্য আমাদের ভারতবর্ষে বাইরে থেকে মানুষ আসে নালন্দা বিশ্ববিদ্যালয় হোক তক্ষশিলায় হোক এখন কিন্তু সেগুলো হারিয়ে গেছে যখন মোগলরা আক্রমণ করলো ইংরেজরা আক্রমণ করলো দেশ শাসন করলো বিভিন্নভাবে ভারতকে লুটে নিয়ে গেল এবং ভারতের যে সনাতন যে বিষয়গুলো ছিল শিক্ষা দীক্ষা সব থেকে উন্নত মানের ছিল এবং সবাই বলে ভারতবর্ষে নাকি মানে সোনার চিড়িয়া এখানে পাওয়া যায় সেই জায়গায় দাঁড়িয়ে এতদিন বাদে আবার নতুন করে মাননীয় প্রধানমন্ত্রীর দায়িত্ব নেওয়ার পর ভারতকে আবার পুনর্বার প্রতিষ্ঠিত করার চেষ্টা করছেন সেটা আমরা প্রায়ই দেখি তো সেই জায়গায় এখন আমরাও এই যে ইনোভেটিভ আইডিয়াগুলো যে আমাদের আগামী দিনের ভবিষ্যৎ ছোট ছোট ছেলেমেয়েরা এখানে যুদ্ধক্ষেত্রে রেড ক্রস সোসাইটি এবং তারা যে অন্যান্য রিসেন্টের যে ব্যবস্থা ওনারা করেছেন যারা এর সাথে যুক্ত তারা যেভাবে নিজের জীবনকে বাজি রেখে এই আর্থদের সাহায্যে যুদ্ধক্ষেত্রে পৌঁছে যায় ভূমিকম্প হোক সেখানে পৌঁছে যাচ্ছে ফ্লাড হলে সেখানে পৌঁছে যাচ্ছে যেখানে ডিজাস্টারের বিষয় দাঁড়ায় সেখানেই ওনারা পৌঁছে যাচ্ছে এখানে আমাদের যিনি চেয়ারম্যান আছেন উনি বলার চেষ্টা করেছেন যে এখনো আমাদের এখানে আরো এই ধরনের যারা ট্রেনার ওনাদের কম আছে তো ট্রেন করে একটা সেই অর্থে এরকম একটা টিম বানানো উচিত যেটা আমাদের ডিজাস্টারের বিষয়ে কাজ আসবে এবং আমাদের ত্রিপুরা সরকারের পক্ষ থেকে নিশ্চয়ই আমরা ওনাদেরকে আমরা সাহায্য করব কারণ যে থিম এখানে রাখা হয়েছে কিপিং হিউম্যান হিউম্যানিটি
While India's S-400 defense system has proved to be a successful weapon in replying to Pakistani drone and missile attacks post-Operation Sindoor, there were some news reports which claimed to damage to it amidst the ongoing tensions between India and Pakistan. However, the Indian defense officials have cleared the air regarding the claims and have termed it as baseless. News reports of destruction or any damage of to S-400 system are baseless, fake news, defense officials said in their statement, debunking claims of the Pakistani propaganda. India showed time-stamped images of the Indian air bases undamaged. Wing Commander Yomika Singh said on Saturday, Pakistan has attempted to execute a continued malicious misinformation campaign with their claims of destruction of the Indian S-400 system, destruction of airfields at Surat and Sistra. India unequivocally rejects these false claims being spread by Pakistan.
We'll see the normalcy and these airport stations. This is Sirsa, Suratgarh. The runways are intact. They are also time stamped. Just notice they are also time stamped. This is today. Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Colonel Qureshi. Thank you, Wing Commander Singh. I just have a few points to make in closing. First of all,
in a swift and calibrated response, Indian Armed Forces carried out precision attacks only on identified military targets. These included technical infrastructure, command and control centers, radar sites and weapon storage areas. Pakistan military targets at Rafiqi, Murid, Chaklala, Rahim Yar Khan, Sukur and Chunya were engaged using air-launched precision weapons from our fighter aircraft. Radar sites at Pasroor and Sialkot Aviation Base were also targeted using precision munitions. While carrying out these responses, India ensured minimum collateral damage. Pakistan has also attempted to execute a continued malicious misinformation campaign with claims of destruction of Indian S-400 system at Adampur, destruction of airfields at Suratgarh and Sirsa, BrahMos base at Nagrota, RT gun positions at Dehrangyari and Chandigarh Forward Ammunition Depot, with heavy damages to other military stations being propagated on social media. India unequivocally rejects these false narratives being spread by Pakistan.
That's all for now. Keep watching Hornbill TV.